Hey you guys, I am at the auto dealership and I'm looking at this thing. It is a Chevy Hurr, H-U-R-R, and it's very interesting. I like the looks of the 40s. Now let's go around this thing. Now some may think it's ugly, I think it's interesting. What do you think? Let's go around this thing. They finance here. So let me go down to the back here if I can. I've got to step onto some grass. There's the rear end of this thing. I'm not going to make this too long. I don't know if he's going to stop me from video. You know me. It's a 2006. Now we're going to go along and I want to show you this car, you guys. I'm thinking van, but to me an SUV would seem to make more sense, especially if I have to be driving all the way around. This thing right here, you see this? 2005. And it is really, really pretty. And let's see here. It's a Kia. Let's see if we can get around the back. It's a Kia Avante. Kia Avante. There's the Kia thing. So anyways, I like those two. I like the looks, the little bits of detailing on the vehicle, like the stainless above the handles, little things that kind of make it more girly for me. And it is as you can see, it's a 2005. It's got the sunroof right above. So I told you guys I was going to be out here shopping, so there you have just the beginning of my quest. I'm going to be back to you as I continue my journey, okay? Alright, see you in a bit. See the lovely hazards that Grandma is dealing with? Well, you see, I am in the middle. And yeah, you know, I finally got a hold of somebody at that dealership. And I explained everything to him about my situation. And I say, let me give you an example. I said, if a vehicle, let's play pretend, a vehicle costs $8,000. I said, how much would you require down? He's like, $3,500. I'm like, I haven't seen $3,500, let alone pennies put together, in quite some time. Anyways, that was just my first, what I'm calling my scratch and sniff. Yeah, so old Granny's scratching and sniffing at car dealerships. Now, the place I really wanted to go, it's too far away. Look, I can walk 10 miles. This place is too far away, just too far away. And so I'm gonna have to wait for one said Mr. B. He will be back from vacation on Tuesday, and he will be able to drive me around. I'll throw some gas in his vehicle, and we'll, you know, he got his vehicle from, you know, the car rental people, and he got a nice Chevy Impala very nice vehicle. I really like it. You know, beautiful car. And, you know, I'm so out of it with vehicles. You all go ahead and start laughing right now. You know how in new vehicles there's a tire pressure digital screen in there? In other words, there's a screen that you can check your tire pressure, right? And all this stuff at the press of a button. Oh, here's this, here's that, here's your tire pressure, so on and so forth. So one of his tires was kind of low. And so he said, hey, he was outside and I was inside the vehicle. He said, press the button located here. So I pressed the button and here comes a screen with 4 tires on it, and indicating that his driver's side rear tire, the pressure indicating exactly what it was. And of course, I'm just, y'all know I am out of it. I was driving a 1998 vehicle, you know, the Flintstone mobile, where you stick your feet down at the bottom and you just sort of pedal along. Yeah. So you guys with new vehicles, y'all got all kinds of doodads and stuff. I'm just a, you know, humble old granny here trying to get something that moves. I am absolutely shocked at all the things that are available in new vehicles nowadays, including he got a brand new cell phone, and so he can take his cell phone and plug it into his vehicle, on the dash, right, in the center console, and then he can plug the phone to the vehicle, and the music that he has downloaded. The music he has downloaded will play in the vehicle. Now that just blew my mind. And I know I sound kind of ignorant and unlearned, but guess what? I'm ignorant and unlearned. So it's like, I don't know if I'm missing out on, or if you want to call it that, missing out, if you want to call it that, on the just all these new things. Sorry to sound ignorant, but I am being ignorant, I guess. But yeah, so some of y'all are driving around in vehicles that have all this different capacity. I know, of course, about the GPS, I know all about that being in a vehicle, but there's a lot more. And I'm finding out that there's even internet access. And y'all are putting me in shock. I'm looking at my goofy laptop thinking, wow, isn't this wonderful? And it is. But the things you can get in a vehicle, it's absolutely astounding to me. Anyways, I digress. We are headed over to the Dollar Tree right now because I'm pretty much done. I've walked and walked and walked. It's about, I think it's about 84 degrees, and Grandma's hot. She's hungry and tired. So we're gonna go into the Dollar Tree. Since I happen to be nearby here, it'd be kind of silly not to stop, okay? All right, let's, you know what? Let's keep it rolling. Anywho, yeah. So you've seen the previous 2 vehicles that I was looking at. You can yay or nay or hate or not or whatever, vehicle, I don't know, whatever it is your preference is. But anyways, I decided to come on in here, and as you know, this is the Memorial Day weekend, and a lot of folks having a 3-day weekend. So the traffic out there, I'm telling you, I've never seen so many vehicles, in my life. Y'all know I'm used to walking and talking, but my goodness gracious, what you're having here is a lot of people visiting family from out of town, and that's why, hence the extra traffic. What am I going to buy? I don't know, but the thing of it is, when I have an opportunity and I happen to be near the Dollar Tree, I have to stop in here. Yeah, this is a little bit better than $3,500 down on an $8,000 vehicle. That was my sampling to him. But anyways, here we are in the Dollar Tree. And let's see what we're going to do here. You see this? $1. We get this, right? And we continue on down. And pardon me, gotta lower this down. And so, yeah, I sometimes I go into shock, because what happens is, you know, you have a certain set budget, right? And so you are in that budget, that little box of a budget, right? You're in that box of a budget. So you stay in that box, and I stood in it for 5 years. So now here I am out and tinkering around, you know, and I'm facing the reality of how much these vehicles cost. It's shocking to me. All right. Let's see. We got our sponges all ready. So let us continue on. And I want to get over to this other area over here, because my lip gloss is just like down, down, down. You know what happens to have you all noticed that the quantities, I'm talking about the ounces and the weights of products, what they've done is they'll offer you the same product and it looks like it's in the same size packaging, but actually the inside of the package, or the ounces, the quantity of the lotion, the quantity of the shampoo, whatever food it is, they've kind of quietly lowered the amounts and kept the price the same, if not raising the price. And a lot of manufacturers are doing that. They want to they have shareholders, and they want to keep that profit margin. Anywho, you've seen the soap. Turn this around for a second. Anyways, I just dropped it. I travel with said water. And I like this little headband thingy. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what it is about me, but I like silver. I like rhinestones. I always have since I was a little girl. So anyway, you guys, I am going to shut this off and I'll talk to you outside, okay? I love you guys, and I will be right. Welcome back in, you guys. I have just completed my lovely shopping at the Dollar Tree, yes. And so we're going to head on back. And you know, it's kind of creepy. I actually had some guy yelling at me did you find a car at that dealership? Apparently he must have seen me over there. I think I kind of stick out with this white hair, you know. Who else is running around? You know, looking at a vehicle, and then all of a sudden you go to the Dollar Tree and you remember some goofy looking woman. That's all that was. But of course I didn't even, you know, I just kind of peeped back to make sure it wasn't a serial killer or anything. You would be amazed at the things that people yell at me. Sometimes a person you're walking, and a person will actually scream at the top of their lungs at you. I kid you not. Yep. This world is crazy. And what it is I know I'm going by, if you're in the city, I know I'm going by at about, I don't know, 35 or 40 miles per hour, and I know that I can drive by, I can yell at the top of my lungs at you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I've had, been very interesting to say the least, how people will act out here. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to wait. I think what we're going to do is we will wait. Oh my gosh. We will wait for Mr. B to come back on Tuesday. And then I'm going to have him drive me to a few places, because I just figured, I knew this place was nearby, and I was looking at them online. And of course, there's a bait and switch deal. Oh yeah, we offer no money down. And then you get there, and then it's a whole different spiel. The certain vehicles are no money down, and what's the words? If you qualify. Yep. So it's kind of the world of car dealerships. Plus, when you see an older gray-haired woman coming in all by herself, what are some of the, not all, but what are some of the men thinking? Oh, here comes Dumbo the elephant. Let's see what we can, let's see if we can kind of wrangle her in. And the other thing that's suspect is when you go into a used car lot and there are no prices on the vehicle, what does it tell you? That tells you that the price for me is one price and the price for somebody else is quite the other. Yes, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, that happens all the time. Anyways, I will be back to you at the tail end of this after I'm done with my 5 million miles of walking. I'll be back in a bit. Well, you guys, as you can see by this thing right here, that is old Granny. And I talked to the one car person at that last dealership, and there was an SUV that I really, really liked, and they would like $1,000 down. So next month vacation check comes in, and it's supposed to be, believe it or not, a very busy month at the job. So he's got the application, he's going to hang on to that, and I have a very good feeling about that. It's a 2006 SUV, and I really, really like this thing. About 100 and something thousand miles on it, which is norm for that kind of vehicle. So I told them, do not lose that application. And then I think that comes in, let's see, we're almost at the end of this month. Comes in the 3rd week of next month. So we're gonna hang on to that thought. We've got that iron in the fire. So he's got that application. It's kind of interesting is sometimes you feel really bad about yourself financially. Oh, my credit is awful. But as I got to talking to him about debt, I realized all I have is my rent, my internet, a little bit of credit card debt, not that much, just a little bit, and that is probably, I'm talking, and that is about it. Sorry, I got Timmy on the phone, and he's trying to talk while I'm talking to you guys, and it's making me lose my train of thought. But anywho, yeah, there are a lot of people that really, they've just got done with a bankruptcy, and they don't have a lot of debt. So I'm not such an old, financially, an old dead dog. It's not as bad as I thought, you know? So he deals with a lot of people. Yes, y'all see me turning the light bulbs. You know, I turn them off to save electricity, so we turn them back on. So anyways, it has been a crazy day, and hold on. You know what we really need? We really need some water. Let's get over here right quick. Yes, I started my clothes yesterday, and we're almost done with them. And I just have trying to do this one-handed. I got a really, really good feeling about this. For goodness sakes. I'm gonna get this thing open. Alright, getting some water. So anyways, sorry, I gotta watch my cup fill. It's been kind of a goofy day. I'm glad that I could take you guys with me. And so I know I mentioned about Mr. B and him taking me somewhere. I will go with him. That will happen as well. But I'm checking out all these different avenues, and we'll see what happens. I love you guys very much, and I will see you on my next video, okay? All right. Bye.